Welcome to the Banter Podcast, where we'll discuss everything gaming. So sit on back and listen up. Get your headphones ready, we're gonna discuss video games, it's gonna be fun. We're on time for everyone. Wow! Hello and welcome to episode 23 of the Bearded Banter Podcast, special video edition. I am the Bearded One, this is Random Richard. And this is Joe. We don't have a BGN name for you yet.
No, I'm just Joe Hayes.
Yeah, you're just Joe Hayes. Anyway, as you can see, we're doing things a little differently today since we're all in person. The hatted one. The hatted one.
I like that. That actually fits really well.
Okay, I guess that's your name now. Anyway, doing things a little differently today since we're in person. As you can see, we got the video going, but since we're at my house and we have access to all my recording equipment, we can do live gameplay.
Yeah!
Yay! So we're going to go back and forth between us and the gameplay, thanks to our nifty little picture-in-picture down here. Hopefully.
Shout out to Sony Vegas.
Down there, or maybe over there. I don't know where it's going to be in terms of the frame.
It'll be covering either me or Joe.
But anyway.
Whatever.
So we're ready to start here. Actually, before we do anything, it doesn't matter who wants to play first.
I'll play first.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe wants to play physical.
So Joe, you're gonna help me get an achievement.
What are we gonna play?
In Sonic 2.
Oh, Sonic 2.
It's over here somewhere. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You're gonna help me get a good old achievement. But anyway, so like I said in the previous episode, we're kind of on a schedule now. You know, we're kind of more focused, more organized now. So basically, we're just going to, for the first half hour or so, I should actually start the timer.
I'll put my gaming cap on.
Oh my god. Anyway, clock, stopwatch. Okay, for the first half hour, we're just going to have general discussion. And then from then on, I'll go over some news stories, and then we'll be going back and forth between us and the gameplay. So we'll see where it goes from here. Okay, timer's starting now. I'm just going to put my phone down there. So anyway, in terms of general discussion, guys, what do you want to talk about?
I shall lead this discussion.
You shall start. Anyway, Joe.
Okay.
Now, co-op.
Bearded One here. He's previously told all of us to write down stuff, just general comments and stuff we want to make on games and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I got a few points I want to discuss. Now, this is something I've actually noticed in gaming recently. I've noticed that games these days, from the time you turn on the system to when you actually start playing the game, you're... Okay.
That's my opposite account right there, Butter Butthole.
At least it's not break my ball hair.
I made that like 4 years ago. It's just a backup. Anyway, you were saying, Riley?
Okay, well, anyway, I've noticed that when you turn on the system to when you actually start playing the game, you're sitting through like a good 5 to 7 minutes of menus, loading screens, logos, and God forbid on PS3 there's a software update.
Okay. So I'm just gonna fix the camera angle as you keep going. Don't worry.
Okay, well, technical issues aside, I've noticed that...
Hello!
They're just going to hear me, so it's not a big deal. But I've actually noticed that, yeah, basically, it's taking longer for me to actually get into playing the game. Like, it gives me time to think about...
Well, yeah, they make you go through all those menus to just get started.
And me being a PS3 owner, that's the worst, because God forbid there's a software update. And if you're having a bad day, you're sitting there...
Okay, let's do this, Joe.
You're sitting there good.
What the I picked the wrong mode. Hold the fuck up.
Wow.
Local versus.
So that means like you're sitting through a long time of menu updates. It's bullshit. Now I've actually, and you compare this to systems in the past, there's progressively been more time going from when you turn on the system when you play the game. Like if you look at a Super Nintendo game, you turn on the system. You sit through maybe like 1 or 2 menu screens, you choose your file, and you're playing the game within max 2 minutes.
Yeah, nowadays it's definitely a lot more complicated to even get the game started.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a hassle at this point. But anyway, Joe, the achievement we're going for here is to play on each of these levels.
Awesome.
So let's go. You can keep discussing what you were discussing, right?
So yeah, that's just a general thing I've made on video games. You guys have any comments on that?
Oh, Jesus! But yeah, I definitely agree that it's definitely a lot more... Yeah, you're the bottom. Your tails. I'm Sonic. Anyway, I definitely agree with you that it's definitely a lot. It definitely takes a lot more time to actually get into the game nowadays, since the advancement in technology has a lot more menus to go through to just get the game started. So I definitely agree with you that it is a hassle. Joe, what do you think?
Well, I noticed that a lot in RPGs too, because there's always, you just gotta worry about the story plot line and stuff, especially if it's like an origin story.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes through all that, and then, well, whoops.
You suck at Sonic 2.
And then you gotta go to
Joe, you can't even jump.
I'm jumping as far as I can.
Joe, okay. Press down. Just stand still.
Yeah.
There you go. And then keep pressing the button. You can spin dash. It'll give you a little boost so you don't get stuck on that ramp. You are really bad at this.
There we go.
There we go. Maybe now you can actually beat the level. Who knows? Why are you doing that?
That circle looks so compressed in 2-player mode.
Yeah, there's no vertical. There's no option for like a vertical split screen. Just a horizontal. You're on a slope, Joe. It's physics based.
Think with portals. Wait, shoot. Okay.
It's funny because we're playing Portal for the channel. Anyway, what else do you want to talk about, Riley? Because we definitely agree with you on that point.
Okay. Now this is something that's an opinion piece. Do you guys think stereotypical virtual reality gaming would be better or worse if you compare it to regular controller button gaming? Would you guys prefer virtual reality or like what we're doing right now?
Joe, what the fuck are you doing? Joe's not gonna make it. Just letting you know right there.
Where am I?
Joe doesn't even know what he's doing.
I
at
don't
this
know
point.
where I am.
Yeah, he's dead. Time over. I win.
So I had a question. You guys haven't answered.
Anyway, what was the question again?
Would virtual reality gaming be better or worse compared to playing the games how we are now with controllers and stuff like that? Would you guys do virtual reality? Do you think it would be better?
No, I definitely think I'm very much against motion gaming because I think that we've had this for God knows how long. Why are you trying to change the system?
You don't mess with perfection.
A majority of people playing video games do not want to use their body to control the game. Why are you taking this away from the gamers?
I mean, if it's something like has something to do with like music or whatever, or if you want to, there's like a conducting game, I guess.
Oh shit!
You could. I mean, like that would make sense.
Oh jeez.
But
gotta go.
I don't really. I'm not a fan of the Wii or anything like that.
Not exactly.
No, I'd rather be playing fun games. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh wow, Joe actually caught up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not Firefly. Yeah, but I did. Throughout the podcast, I've definitely stated my opinion on motion versus controller.
Which is why we hate the Xbox One.
Yes. Well, because it connects mandatory, that's one thing. But it's definitely better to actually hold a controller and play the game that way. And then to use your goddamn body. Because no one wants to work out when they're playing video games. I'm sorry, but that's what working out is for. And I have no idea what just happened.
What was that?
I think that was teleport. I don't know, I haven't played much of Sonic 2 multiplayer, so I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Hold on, does your screen recorder thing put the BGN logo right on there for you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the thing about XSplit, I told you. It's probably one of the, oh great, now I'm at the beginning of the level again. Yeah, that's the cool thing about XSplit, is it lets you do so many different things. So yeah, I have, on all my recordings I have the BGN logo. It just puts it on there during the recording. And like if I go and I move it on the actual program, it'll move it in the recording too. So yeah. So yeah, I think we've stated our opinion on that. Riley, any more points you want to make?
Okay, I've got a couple. What is the saddest experience you've ever had gaming, like story-wise in gaming?
Oh, damn. I'd have to say it was pretty recent for me, within, I'd say, the last 7 months, when I played, well, what I didn't play, but I experienced the Telltale's Walking Dead series, like the adventure games. Oh god, the ending of that, the end of episode 5, it's something that no one should have to experience, really. It's just one of those moments where you're like, God, I wish that didn't happen, and I wish there was something I could have done to stop that from happening. But obviously it's a story scene, so you can't stop it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's definitely one of the most depressing moments I've ever experienced. The end of the first season of Telltale's Walking Dead. That has to be it for me. I'm not going to spoil it for people who haven't experienced it yet, like you guys, but it's definitely something that...
Definitely something to experience.
It definitely tugs on your heartstrings quite a bit. Joe, what about you?
I don't know. I've never really played any really sad games, I guess. I guess the one storyline that I did play that was kind of sad at times was Dragon Age 2. Because, I mean, it is, at times, you know, like, it doesn't matter what you do, if you're male or female, either your brother or sister dies eventually, and your party starts dwindling. You know, what the fuck?
Dude, you gotta go to the left.
I am going to the left. But, like, that's pretty much the saddest thing you're gonna play. Well, or like, you know, we get what the fuck?
You are really bad at this.
I don't know controls.
There's only 2 buttons. Actually, not even. All you do is move and jump. Those are the only things you have to do.
The Sega Genesis, dude. Well,
all 3 buttons on the Sega Genesis controller did the same goddamn thing.
I know.
Like,
yeah, I think Joe caters more towards the fast Sonic, not the platforming Sonic.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what about you, Riley, in terms of saddest gaming moment?
It's pretty...
Oh, Joe, you're right at the end. Don't worry, you actually made it! Oh! Joe actually made it this time! Good job, Mike.
So, but yeah, that's my experience. I don't know, I don't play a lot of sad games. I just don't. It's not fun.
It's not fun. Yeah, but what about you, Riley? Since you brought the topic up.
There's 2 I can think of right away, and one you're probably gonna make fun of me for. But okay, well the first one was the game's a couple years old now, so I think I can give away spoilers.
Probably if it's a couple years old.
Okay.
I mean, just to show our policy on spoilers, I feel that if it's a game that's been released within a couple weeks, then we should not talk about it.
Like we don't talk about the last one.
Yeah, I say we should give it any new game at least a month before we go into like spoilers about it. That's my take on it.
Good.
But anyway, so if it's been out for a couple years, I think you should get I think you can get away with that.
Okay. John Marston's death.
Red Dead.
That was I honestly shed a tear.
Yeah. It definitely really
It's because he tries all the game to redeem himself and to make life better for his family.
And in the end,
they backstab him and they kill him. But his son ends up getting revenge. But at the same time, Jack ends up going down the path his father didn't want him to do. So really, nobody wins.
Yeah, nobody wins. But oh god, teleport.
Oh my god, it's your button.
Are we going this way? Or we're going this way? Okay.
The ending of Red Dead was definitely.
Whoa!
That ain't good.
Well, Joe's dead too.
And
we're back to the beginning of the level.
But yeah, the ending of Red Dead was definitely one of the saddest things I've ever experienced in gaming.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, I liked playing as Jack, but I would rather play as John.
Yeah, it definitely puts the odds against the player.
And I felt they could have at least developed Jack's character a little bit more than have him show up like 10 missions before you start playing.
Definitely.
Like, if we knew about him for like a whole game instead of just casually mentioning him once in a while, I would have probably been more okay with Jack.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Jack just kind of showed up out of nowhere, like, oh, you're playing as him now. Like,
yeah, the end of, oh shit. The end of Red Dead, it definitely puts the odds against the player in every way.
Yeah.
Because the ending scene where John's in the barn, or at the farm, trying to defend himself against all of the police that show up.
The soldiers, yeah.
It just puts you against every possible odd. It's like there's no way you can possibly win that fight.
No. Yeah. You can try and you will not win.
And it really definitely puts... It definitely makes it a lot more emotional when they...
That kind of reminds me of is... at the end of we're making movie reference here. At the end of what is that? What is that movie with Stardance Kid or the Sundance?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Like in the end, you know they're gonna die.
Yeah,
the odds are so against them. All those guys.
And you could definitely try. Like, in terms of, like, a video game player, because it's, like, a virtual experience, you can definitely try to stop it from happening, but
it's scripted.
It's scripted. So there's no way you can stop it. Anyway, next point you want to make, Riley?
Okay, the other game that I thought was kind of sad, and this is only because I genuinely like the story of the series, but, again, this game's a couple years old, so I can get away with this. But when Soap died in Modern Warfare 3. I honestly thought that was sad because like I
liked Soap and everything, but you know my opinion on the Modern Warfare series.
I actually genuinely enjoyed the story of the game. Like I knew it was really screwed up at points, but I liked the characters. I thought they were really well done.
Joe's having trouble with physics.
Apparently. Hey, didn't you have physics last semester?
With me?
Yeah.
I've never taken physics.
Yeah. God.
Okay.
I know what physics are, but I wouldn't take it as a subject.
But yeah, that. You guys apparently seem to disagree with me on that, but I honestly.
I don't know. I've never played any of the.
Yeah, Joe's indifferent.
I'm indifferent to Modern Warfare.
Yeah, you know my. Oh god.
Oh, come on.
Robotnik capsule. But anyway, yeah, you know my opinion on the Modern Warfare series, or the COD series in general. So I liked Soap in COD 4. He was a cool guy, but at this point, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, next point, Riley. No.
Oh, actually, another thing.
You tried, buddy.
Another thing that was sad was in Fallout 3.
Is it going to be spoilers?
Yeah.
I have not played it.
I
have it right there. I have it right there. I have not gotten anywhere close to being into it yet.
Then I will skip that. But people who play the game, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You right there.
Right there.
Anyway, one more level, Joe, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay.
Special stage.
Okay. Next
Let's
question.
go.
Next question.
Oh wow, I got the achievement for just going into the level, so I guess we don't have to play it. I got the achievement for my other account too, so we don't have to play that.
Sweet.
So next game. Anyway, Riley, you're saying?
Okay. So, what video game did its source material the most justice? Like, let's say a movie's based off a game or a book or something like that. How well do you feel it did justice to its original source material?
I feel in terms of that, let's just here, Joe, look through the games I have and let me know what you want to play. But I say for that question, I definitely think either the Batman Arkham series or Telltale's Walking Dead definitely did the source material the most justice. Because Rocksteady with the Batman games, they nailed the universe and the characters so well with the original comic series. It's dark, it's gritty, it's not meant to be taken lightly.
Ooh, Dragon Age Origins.
We're not playing that on the podcast.
I know.
But anyway, oh look, Fez! But anyway, yeah, I feel that either because of what Rocksteady did with Batman, I feel that they did the best in terms of giving the source material justice. Either that or Telltale's Walking Dead, which is based off the comics and not the show.
Yeah.
I think one of those two.
Because the show took a lot of creative license.
Yes, I think one of those two is definitely the best. What do you think, Joe?
That's a hard one.
Do you have the Impossible game?
Yeah.
I remember way back in like 2006. I forget who put it out, but there was. I can't find a game I like. I forget who put it out, but they came out with a Scarface game based off the movie.
Scarface, The World Is Yours.
Yeah, The World Is Yours. And obviously, at the time, I wasn't allowed to play it because of the content. But I did play it a couple of years ago, and I thought it. Yeah, I don't think so. No, it was on the computer. But it was very well based in the movie. It was a bit slow at times because they stuck to the movie really well, and I liked that about the game. And it was good. It really stuck with the story, and I like that. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, cool. Well, Mr. Questionnaire, what do you think?
I actually have to agree with you. I think the Arkham games
Definitely
were very accurate for the. I never really read a lot of Batman comics.
I'm guilty for that too. I have upstairs in my room. I have a big Nightfall Volume 1, which is basically the Bane saga. Haven't gotten really into it yet, but I really should read that.
Yeah, you should.
Get into that. It's gonna be sick.
You should get the rest of it too.
But I'm trying to think of any other games. Like, I'm trying to think of movie. Ooh, I know this is a game that comes up a lot, but GoldenEye. But they took creative license, but I felt the game stayed faithful to their source material because James Bond is sneaking around and shooting people, and that's exactly what you do in the game.
And then Spider-Man 2 is another one.
Spider-Man 2.
Because that one, it gave the people what they want. I think it's the best Spider-Man game, platform game to this day, because it gave you being able to... It gave you the Grand Theft Auto experience of just going around and, swinging your webs and stuff.
Yeah.
But, it also gave the aspect of that if you don't actually attach your webs to a building, you're gonna fall.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Because in past games, it looked like you were trying to, you were attaching webs to the sky.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make any sense. But I think Spider-Man 2, that is one of the best platform Spider-Man games.
I definitely have to agree with you on that. So it's not my favorite. My personal favorite is Ultimate Spider-Man, but 2 is definitely a close second. Mainly because Spider-Man 2 is really when they got into the whole, the basic formula for Spider-Man games, where basically you're Spider-Man and you can web sling around New York. You can go anywhere you want. It gives you a big open world.
And the quests, too. Yeah. Good quests. Mm-hmm. You could just go and beat the shit out of people.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2 is what started that whole basic formula for Spider-Man games, so, yeah, that's another good point. But my favorite is Ultimate Spider-Man. It just beats 2 just by a little bit, in my opinion. Anyway, any more points? One more?
Yeah, one more point. What game has the best orchestral soundtrack?
We can play Faith.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, orchestral soundtrack.
Yeah.
Who?
I'm trying to think of this one here, actually.
Yeah.
There's orchestral soundtrack?
Orchestral. Yeah.
Or just orchestral, or can it be rock, jazz?
The Guitar Hero games wouldn't count.
Okay.
Well, obviously, because
think a symphony.
People are coming together and recording a symphony for a soundtrack. Excuse me.
Definitely.
See, this is what I mean about
Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 is one I like with orchestral soundtracks, and Skyrim.
Yes, Skyrim's actually was going to be my choice.
Yes, definitely. To me, I'd have to say
Far Horizons is pretty much one of my favorite songs off that album, which they released, what Jeremy Soule released, because obviously he's the composer. He did the Oblivion game too.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he's a really creative guy with the music. He has a lot of contrast, and I'm a music person, so I listen to a lot of that kind of stuff, and it's really atmospheric, and I just love it. And it's good to listen to. It gives you something to listen to while you're walking around the world instead of just silence and stuff. And it just creates a great atmosphere around the game. It's really great.
For me, I'd have to say it's either. I'd have to say it's either Skyrim, or I'm just going to start playing fast here. I'd have to say for me it's either Skyrim or the Mario Galaxy games.
Ooh, yeah, the Mario Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy games did some really great orchestral work.
It's hurt my head.
It's hurt my head.
Yeah, that can get a little nauseating.
The interdimensional aspect is really confusing.
Yeah, but in terms of orchestral soundtracks, I'd have to say those are my 2 picks.
Mario Galaxy 2 is my personal favorite, because actually in the first one, my favorite song from the first one was... the song's actually called Hell Prominence. It plays in the Lava Galaxy. Mm-hmm. I forget what it's called exactly. And actually, both my favorite songs are actually from lava-related galaxies.
Let's see where I have to go in this world.
Okay, if you guys want to hear epic, go to the Melty Monster Galaxy.
Oh, damn. Oh, is that the one you showed on the podcast before?
Yep. Okay. I love the soundtrack to that one.
I know this isn't orchestral, but the soundtrack to The Journey Down is really good. I always talk about Journey Down.
You've only been on one episode.
It is a really good.
2.
Well, I know, but I've mentioned it to you guys.
Yeah, he mentioned it on the last episode.
But it is such a great point and click game. But the music is just awesome. It's jazzy. It's reggae, jazz fusion. It's just awesome. I have it on my iPod. I just like it so much. It's so great just to listen to.
Yeah, that's awesome. Any more points you want to make, Riley?
That's about it, really.
Okay. Joe, do you want to play Fez here?
Sure, I'll try.
Okay, all you need to know is move, jump, and either the triggers or the bumpers will change perspective.
Then I get to play after him.
Then you get to play after him. I marked down some notes last night for the podcast, just some general stuff I wanted to discuss. I'm surprised we didn't do this at the very beginning, because I know Riley and we've really gotten into it. GTA 5.
I am so looking forward to that. It's not even funny. I watched the gameplay trailer last night.
Jesus.
Joe died.
Joseph.
Okay, stop.
But anyway, GTA 5. Rockstar released the very first gameplay trailer last night. Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's fall damage in this game.
Oh, there is.
But this is being recorded on the 10th of July. I want to say yes, but July 10th. Rockstar released the first ever GTA 5 gameplay on July 9th. It looks incredible.
I have to say,
looks amazing.
Graphics-wise, it looks a little bit better than GTA 4.
Graphics-wise, it looks just as good as
Red Dead.
Well, Red Dead. Even that's kind of outdated at this point.
LA Noire?
Yeah, I was gonna say in terms of like facial stuff, it looks on par with LA Noire.
Yeah, but the problem I have with LA Noire is that the faces were so realistic. Okay, in computer animation, there's something called the uncanny valley. So whenever something is made to look so realistic that it actually looks unattractive.
Switch your perspective, bro.
Either of you are listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So yeah,
don't jump before you switch your perspective. Just change.
That's a really bad idea.
Anyway, keep going.
So yeah, a big problem I had with LA Noire is that one of the many problems I have with the game was the facial animation looks so realistic it just looks weird to me. So I'm glad they kind of corrected that a little bit with GTA 5. And honestly, the animation, it looks really good.
But it looks like they're really trying to change up the formula too, because the big thing that they focused on in the gameplay was that instead of one main character, you now control 3 main characters. Joe's just still dying in Fez. Oh yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Joe, press down. Yeah, there you go. Now you can climb. Anyway, but you can play as 3 main characters now instead of 1. And the one mechanic that they focused on in the gameplay trailer was that at any point during the game, you can switch perspectives between the 3. So, let's say you're controlling... They showed in the gameplay, you're controlling one main character who's at the market, you switch to another one who's at home with his kids, and then you switch to another one who's, being chased by the cops. So
I thought that was hilarious,
yeah,
to be honest.
You know he's going to be the hick. Yeah. But, anyway, so...
You thought the trailer showed him, pushing a foot or a hand or something?
Like a leg into the toilet?
I was dying. I was laughing so hard.
Joe, press X to open chests. But anyway. Oh, we got a treasure map.
Oh, a treasure map.
Press Y to open your inventory, too. And then you can switch the same way you change perspective with the triggers.
Sweet.
But anyway, yeah, so they showed that you can switch between each of the main characters at any point, which I really think opens a new dimension of gameplay.
That's honestly
because at any time you can see what any of the characters are doing, and it can obviously open quest trees and shit like that. I don't know, GTA 5 just looks really awesome to me.
I think the 3-player thing is about time. Because, I actually had this kind of idea for that around the time Red Dead came out. Mm-hmm. I was like, what if they had multiple players? You could just switch back and forth between them?
Yeah.
And now they're doing it, so it's oh my god, this is going to be awesome. And it actually can get some really good variety going on.
Oh god, watch out, Joe!
Let's say, I want to go to this area. No, I want to go to this area. There's going to be so much to choose from. We can do that now.
Yeah.
You can just switch back and forth.
Joe, just to let you know, those are tears in the space. They're just basically black holes you don't want to go in.
So don't go in.
Don't go in. Yeah, but GTA 5 looks incredible. Rockstar, I trust you. You're definitely gonna give us one of the... It's probably gonna be Game of the Year.
Oh yeah,
most likely.
Well, unless somebody sucks...
Unless they fuck it up somehow.
Unless somebody sucks some dicks and make sure that Ghosts becomes Game of the Year.
Yeah. Anyway, another thing I wanted to mention, because I just played it last night, the original Crysis. Are you guys familiar with Crysis?
I am familiar.
I am familiar with Crysis, yes.
Yeah, Crysis was a game... Well, it's a franchise now. Joe, switch your perspective, man. You're ignoring the main mechanic of the game.
I can see what I'm doing.
Oh man, Gomez. Jump forward.
But anyway, yeah, I just recently got Crysis, and I started playing it last night. It's good, but it definitely could be better. Because Crysis, from what I've heard, it was originally a PC game, back in 2007, and it was one of those games that was known mostly for being so ahead of its time in terms of graphics, where it's you need the most advanced graphics card to even run it.
Oh god.
On the PC. So yeah, people are just that's what they've been talking about with Crysis. It's one of the most advanced games visually. And then just recently, when the year Crysis 2 came out, they ported the original to 360, and that's the version I have on demand. It's good, but it could definitely be better. It definitely could be better because the whole main mechanic of the game is that you're a soldier, but you have a bionic suit. So it gives you like special powers, like you can jump higher and run faster, and you have super strength and all that. And like through the suit, you can activate all this stuff, like you have super armor and cloak and things like that.
Sort of like Dead Space.
Kind of reminds me of G.I. Joe.
Yeah, a little bit.
But the thing with Crisis is, in the gameplay, they try to make like a transition. Like, let's say you're running super speed, and then you activate your super jump, so you can get like distance and velocity over a car. Because they show this in the opening cutscene, where it's like there's a Jeep coming, because it's set on an island, right? There's a Jeep coming, and then your dude super sprints towards the Jeep, and then he activates a super jump. But with the velocity of the super sprint, he gets like distance across it with the super jump. In the game, they try to make that. They try to recreate that in the gameplay, but the actual way it's executed, it's not smooth enough. Like, the transitions between powers aren't smooth enough to like warrant that kind of fluid gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh well, Joe got a cube.
I got a cube.
Yeah, but anyway, I just don't think I don't think it's smooth enough with what they're trying to do to make it like feel like a good game. Like, it's a good game, it's a good shooter, but like the mechanics just feel like they could have been worked on a little more.
They could do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I just wanted to mention that because I started playing that last night. And the last thing I want to mention in terms of discussion, The Walking Dead, which I've mentioned to you guys a lot. Telltale's Walking Dead series, which is like a point-and-click adventure, episodic thing. Might as well talk about it now because 400 Days, the special episode came out, which is like the bridge between the first and second seasons. But it's incredible. Like, really. If there is any point-and-click game you should play, it's Walking Dead. Sorry to interrupt. In the modern era, this is definitely something you should experience. Because, like, it's just incredible. Like, the characters they make and the story is just so well written and so well crafted, it just feels like a real world.
That's when the game does that now these days, games are all about, hey, let's make it as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think that fits really well with how things are going these days.
Yeah. So I just wanted to mention that. Would you guys play it?
Oh, absolutely.
Joe?
Sounds good, yeah.
Yeah.
I love point-and-click games.
Yeah.
I haven't played one in a long time.
Yeah.
Don't fall asleep.
What was the last point-and-click game you remember playing?
Pajama Sam.
Never heard of it.
What? Are you kidding me? That was my childhood. I got it in a cereal box and I played the hell out of it.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Remember when games
cereal
came in cereal boxes?
Yeah.
I got Roller Coaster Tycoon from that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
It was awesome.
But anyway.
If you know what Pajama Sam is, any of you out there.
But anyway, so that's the half-hour mark in terms of general discussion. So anything else you guys want to mention before I move on?
Xbox One's awesome.
Oh my.
You got a cameo appearance.
Hey, jackasses.
Hi, Bones.
Hey, Bones.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
We in a podcast.
And there's a dog.
And there's a dog. Oh no.
Hey, Dex.
Dex, hey.
I'm not.
We's doing the podcast. Say hi, Bones. Get in the camera.
No.
It's right there.
I'm good.
You suck. Yeah! We got it! Oh, he got another cube!
I'm not a failure.
Actually, yeah. When we're talking about
look! Shane little gate. It can take you back to the closest warp gate. The only warp one way.
Yeah,
press your mom.
Oh wow. Press up. Yeah, there you go.
So I remember I was showing you my setup in Minecraft. I have a Gomez.
Yeah, I have a Gomez too. Actually, Joe, do you want to move on with the game?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we play Minecraft later?
We totally can. Actually, here. Let me just.
I think my playing is done.
Let me just quit this game before we move on in terms of the discussion, which, like I said in the previous episode, half an hour general discussion, and then we'll move on to some gaming-related news stories in the past week, which I have about 10 to discuss.
We're gonna be here a while.
We might be here a while. This might go longer than an hour, but,
Okay.
we can work with it. Where's Minecraft? There's Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Anyway, we're going to be playing Minecraft while we're talking about this.
My favorite game, by the way.
So anyway, just some general gaming news stories I wanted to mention that happened in the last week. The Xbox dashboard. So Microsoft announced they have their annual fall update to update the dashboard on the 360.
Yeah.
They have a public beta test for the new dashboard that's coming out this fall, and it actually went live yesterday. So I actually got it. Sorry, let's just boot up Minecraft here. Do you want to start in my world, or you just want to make a new world?
Let's go to your world.
Okay.
Actually, do you want to start a new world?
It doesn't matter.
That's great.
But anyway, the new 360 dashboard. The public beta went live yesterday. No cosmetic differences whatsoever.
That's a good
It's
thing.
the exact same dashboard. The only difference is they've gotten rid of Microsoft points officially.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's for the best.
So anyway, how do we... I already forgot how to do 2-player.
Huh, you suck.
Are you... Oh, shit. I actually have no idea right now. But anyway, yeah, the only thing... Oh, shit.
Awkward.
Yeah, the only thing...
Holy crap, that's a big house.
Yeah. Exit without saving.
Love my house.
Are you sure? Yes.
I love my house.
Yeah, the only thing different about the new dashboard is that they're officially done with Microsoft points.
Now, I don't really know how to feel about that because I don't have an Xbox. But tell me, Shane, you obviously have to deal with Xbox points. So what do you think about that?
Well, I don't necessarily mind it because Microsoft points were always freaking confusing.
It's like having two monetary systems.
Yeah, because like it's virtual money that is real money, so it's like
So might as well just have real money.
yeah, I really have no idea. But we'll try this again. But really, like I think it's a good change because like now things that are 400 points are actually $5.
Makes sense.
So it's like I went in yesterday and I looked at like because I know the Sonic games are 400 points, so I went and I looked at a Sonic game.
What is going on?
I swear to God, it's been so long I actually forgot how to do 2-player.
Oh well.
What the hell?
Awkward.
Oh well, I guess I'll give you guys a tour of my world while we're talking about this, before we get in here. But yeah,
Try going to help an option.
so I looked in, and, multiplayer, here we go.
Just have
There
it
we go.
Just have it on the freaking.
If you're playing in the high definition mode, oh really? You can have local players join your game by attaching controllers or pressing start. Oh, because I can only record in standard def, we can't do co-op.
What?
I didn't actually know about that. That's dumb.
What the hell?
That's really stupid.
Okay.
Why only in high def? That's like saying you can only have multiplayer on Thursdays between 6 and 8 p.m.
That's really dumb.
That's like,
But anyway, I guess
Wow.
I guess in a minute I'll
Ooh,
give you
is
guys
that
a
a
tour.
pig?
That's a pig in the background.
oh,
But anyway, the new 360 dashboard. So like, and when I looked at Sonic games because I know they're like 400 points, and I would have said 400 points was $5, like in terms of real money. So I looked at it, and yeah, it is actually $5 now. So everything that was originally Microsoft points is now real money. So I think that's a welcome change because it's definitely less confusing for people who aren't familiar with Microsoft points.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna put that.
We're gonna do
control over
2-player Minecraft eventually, right?
We will.
Okay.
When I get an HD recording rig. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I think it's a welcome change. I'm just gonna get into Minecraft. Anyway, guys, here's my house.
Holy crap! How long
It
did that
is a
take?
bit, it looks like a gym. It looks like a hangar. It looks like a, yeah.
It is. It's quite big.
Yeah, no, really.
I don't exactly know the dimensions of it, but it's actually quite big.
But big.
How are you flying?
It's creative mode. I can fly.
Awesome.
Oh shit! Hold on. I gotta change my skin, cause yeah, we're gonna do a Let's Play Minecraft.
What's that?
That's Meat Boy
What's that?
from Super Meat Boy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Let's Play Minecraft series soon, and this is gonna be my character skin. Like the Achievement Hunter guys, who like they have their skin set in place for
Yeah.
Let's Plays. Yeah, this is gonna be my guy. Meat
I
Boy.
call choosing mine.
So anyway, just a little tour of my little world here, and near the back of my house. This is our back patio
Nice.
with, as you can see, a little
Umbrella.
umbrella there. We have a
Beach
beach.
towels.
We have a beach with many different colors. The
local
pigs
farm.
the pigs like to hang out at the beach. Apparently,
Pigs like the beach.
What's inside of your house?
I'll get there eventually.
What's
Probably-
inside of your
probably
shopping
nothing,
mall
just a
inside
bed.
your house?
Is that sugarcane?
Oh, I thought that was a creepy.
Sugarcane.
I need my.
I don't need that. Anyway, here's something I want to show you guys. So as you can see, there's a little shelf.
Is that a stairway?
It's a little shelf up there. I'm just gonna make my way over here. As you can see, this glass pillar with a staircase in it. It's very fancy, very formal.
Ooh, I love it.
Just make our way up. Actually, I can open all these doors,
It'll take a while.
or I could just get rid of. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta replace that. Freaking creative mode where you destroy things in one hit. Anyway, let's just take this staircase up, and I will show you guys what's up here. So anyway, while we're on the topic, what do you guys think of Minecraft?
Love it.
Of course you do.
I never played Minecraft.
You never play Minecraft?
No.
Well, you should
I don't have a
definitely.
Mac.
You should.
You don't have to have a Mac to play Minecraft.
And as you can see, here is my Gomez sculpture that I made out of different colored wool.
Yeah, that looks a lot like the one I made, but
yeah, and since
Wait, you could have just flew up there. Why the hell did you take the stairs?
Because I wanted to show you that.
Oh God.
Well, not if you're playing survival mode, you can't fly. So this is just a normal thing. But see, because it's so high up, I had to build this. And then here's the upper patio where you can get like a look down on it.
Go on the roof.
Go on the roof. Oh yeah, I have a glass ceiling.
Oh.
is there like nothing in your house?
No, don't worry. It's just different rooms. But if we go around this side of the house,
It's like Jeff's monologue. Ooh, Sonic.
Ooh, Sonic.
Is that an aquarium?
I'll show you that.
How'd you do that?
But yeah, on this side of the house, I built this Sonic originally, which is a Sonic 3 sprite, out of different colored wools and shit. And then I eventually realized, well, throughout the different games, Sonic sprite's kind of different. So I decided to build them all. So over here we have the Sonic 1 and 2 sprite, and then you can see the differences between that and the Sonic 3 sprite.
Better shading.
Yeah. And then over here, I'm building the Sonic Advance sprite. Last time I played, I was in production of that. And over here is
Sonic Generations.
No, this is Sonic Mini Sonic from Sonic CD.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sonic CD.
And as Riley mentioned before, over here, this kind of got out of hand pretty quickly.
Look,
because that was originally a village.
Oh.
I kind of went on a rampage and I coated the entire village in lava.
I've done that before.
Yeah, and you know when lava touches water, it makes obsidian?
Yeah.
Originally I wanted to just make the entire thing obsidian by coating it in water, but then I realized I could just like surround it in water and make it like a little aquarium. So I built this base out of nether brick over here, and then on the edges of the inside blocks I put water, and it just flowed down to surround it. There isn't any glass surround.
It's all water, so you can go right.
So it's an aquarium without glass.
We can go right.
And the water is just what's keeping it in here.
Ooh, I like that.
So yeah, this is what I originally called Lava Village. I think, yeah, I have the sign down here that says it. Hold on.
Lava Village. Welcome to Lava Village.
Lava Village burned down by me. So yeah, I have that over there. It's quite the landmark in the bearded gaming world. But anyway, I think that's all of the landmarks around my house, so let's actually go inside.
I should build my Notre Dame out here.
How long did that take?
This took quite a while, actually. As you can see, the bearded gaming mansion.
Do I have like a really shitty room?
Oh, we don't have rooms for the individual people. Welcome!
Dude, it looks like Moria.
Kind of, yeah.
As you can see, I built the walls, I coated the walls in stone brick, and the floor is actually iron blocks. It looks like marble. But, and I built these stone pillars with a red carpet leading down here.
You actually fly faster in the Xbox mode.
Which, as you can see,
These
I have a little throne room.
Game of Thrones.
So as you can see,
but it's only you.
It's just a little. Yeah, I just made
puppy.
Oh yeah, this is my pet wolf. He sits by my throne. As you can see,
What's it say on the signs?
Theodore. I'll get to that. So I just made a bunch of different thrones out of different materials.
The hell one.
So starting over here, I have the obsidian throne. I have the gold throne.
Dibs on the gold one.
And then I have different colored thrones, just with different colored bowls. So I have a yellow, I have an orange, I have a red, I have a
green, oh shit, blue.
A blind.
I have a purple.
My brother actually can't tell the difference between.
Over here, I have diamond, and this one.
Hell,
this is Satan's.
Satan, I love that.
This is made out of netherrack, and as you know, Riley, when you set fire to netherrack, it burns forever.
I love that. I used it to burn.
So instead of using torches like the other thrones, I just set it on fire. Woo! So this is the Dark Sorcerer's throne. And you'll notice this up here.
Tower of Pimps!
Yep. I built my own Tower of Pimps overlooking all the thrones.
Yeah!
What is the Tower of Pimps?
It's a Rooster Teeth reference. So yeah, this is the main room in
What's
my
above
mansion.
all that? It looks like, I think the mansion looks bigger.
Yeah, that's the second floor. I haven't worked on the second floor
That's
yet.
a stairway there, I'm assuming?
Yeah, that's the stairway. Over here, we have the kitchen, which my sister, ironically, my sister built.
Oh, it's pink.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, it's magenta walls. This leads out to the back patio, which I already showed you before, which is the beach.
Life's a beach.
Gotta close the door so monsters don't get in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of empty yet. We're still, it's still under construction.
Don't diss my kitchen.
And no, we're saying it's ironic because you built the kitchen and you're a girl. Get it?
Magenta.
Misogynistic over here.
Yeah.
Bones, do you want to be on the podcast or not?
No, I just want to
Then-
periodically check in.
Then get out of here.
You guys are rude.
But anyway, as you can see here,
Yeah.
closed behind an iron door, we have my portal room, which, let's go in here.
Very unnecessary.
This is still under construction too. I just needed things to fill my house with because I built it way too big.
You should have like a bedroom that's like half the size.
But anyway, as you can see back here, the entire purpose of this room is to house the only 2 portals that are in the game. So over here we have the end portal, which for some reason is deactivated. I have no idea.
What's up with the one block there?
And over here, I really don't know actually. Get this shit out of here.
Nah, misplaced blocks drive me nuts.
Who the fuck put that there?
There's probably lava behind it. Be careful.
Probably lava behind it. Oh shit, there goes my house.
No, that's outside. Is it daytime now?
No, it's probably just glove. No.
Oh shit, that was a torch. Shit, now I gotta replace that.
How are you gonna get back in?
You're gonna go back inside.
Yeah, I gotta go all the way around. There we go. The beach is over here, so.
No.
Beach! But anyway, as you can see, that entire room, the only purpose of it is to house the only 2 portals that are in the game.
Very
And no, we do not have like a dark, bearded gaming world in the nether.
That.
That fucking door.
There should be one though.
Fucking.
Can you make like
through the door?
I hate that door.
You should make like statues of all
Yeah,
through the
characters.
portal.
The only thing that's in there is just the nether itself.
There's nothing actually in there yet.
Portal to the nether. Yeah. There's nothing in here yet. Let's go to the nether just to show Joe, because he hasn't actually seen the nether.
The nether.
Okay, so the nether in Minecraft is basically hell.
Yeah.
As you can see.
How'd you get the portal? You just put it
Get
in
a-
No, you build it with obsidian.
there?
And then you light it on fire. Anyway, where's my flint and steel? So I can,
That creates a portal. Do you
shit.
have a diamond sword?
I could get a diamond
Do
sword.
you like my sword,
Here we go.
my diamond sword.
Set it on fire!
Because in
Burn for
my
all eternity.
game, because my portal is right next to my chicken farm. Sometimes the chickens that escape, they go for it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, but anyway, I think that's really it for my house right now. I really don't have a whole lot else to show you because it's still under construction.
Just random door.
And we've showcased
Gas wall.
what I've been building.
Get this
Why do I keep getting locked in my own house?
I hate those button doors.
Anyway, the only things I have left to show you guys are this room over here, which we're going to turn into a big-ass library.
Oh my god.
Still under construction.
Put ladders in it.
And, this is my bed. This is where I sleep. Anyway.
Why is that so funny?
And this is to the 2nd floor, which I didn't want to build a staircase because it took up too much room, so I just built a ladder encased in
Too
glass.
much room? Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. But yeah, I encased it in glass, and this leads up here to the 2nd floor, which I haven't
Look,
worked
there's
on
nothing
yet.
in there.
Yeah, I haven't worked on
Hey,
it
what's
yet.
in the distance there? There's a glow.
What's that? What is that?
I think it's just like...
I think it was just a glitch. Yeah.
Oh, that's a glitch.
But anyway, I really think that's all I have to show you in terms of Minecraft, guys.
Go.
So exit without saving. But anyway, I'm just gonna get up because I noticed the camera's about to die. So I'm just gonna hook it up real quick. Turn this light on because it's starting to get a little dark.
We get a little drinks. Hi, Riley. How's it going?
Hi,
I haven't
Joe.
seen you in a while.
I know. I haven't seen you since the prom party.
I haven't. What?
No, not the prom party, the grad party.
Yeah. How? I'm guessing you made it home.
Yeah, I
safely?
took a cab. That was alright.
Took a cab.
I took a cab drunk.
Okay, so I think what you doing over there? Okay, so I think
It was so funny. I don't know if you were there at the time, but you know,
probably wasn't.
Tyler. No, I was talking to Ryan. I was talking to Tyler Topley, and like he was like gone.
guys, don't mention personal things on the internet.
Okay, TT.
Yeah, Jesus.
So I was talking to TT.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that's all I have to show you guys in terms of Minecraft. Let's here, Riley, look through here. Look through my games and let me know if there's anything you want to play.
Okay.
So anyway, back to my little kind of got off topic with Minecraft stories. Bastion.
Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie.
You can play those if you want.
Banjo Kazooie, because I really,
Yeah, go ahead.
I missed that game.
Cars.
But anyway, cars. Oh, if it tells you to update, just update. So just press A.
Just
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna update real quick and then. Anyway, so back on the news stories because we kind of got off topic with
Minecraft.
fucking Minecraft. Gearbox Software, the guys who made Borderlands, they've announced that they're working on a new IP for the next generation of consoles.
Ooh.
So they're working on an entirely new series. So it's not Borderlands, it's not Duke Nukem. So they're working on something completely new. What do you guys think about that? Because in terms of Gearbox, they're really hit or miss in terms of their games.
Yeah, they can't. Sometimes they can either get a.
I mean, if they take the time, they could probably make something really cool.
Yeah, because with Gearbox, like they have incredible games like Borderlands, but they also have kind of games. You can play My File if you want. That's the completed one. Go to File 3. But anyway, yeah, they have like amazing games like Borderlands, and then they have Then they have just shit games like Aliens Colonial Marines or Duke Nukem Forever, which I personally don't think is shit, but a lot of people think. Oh, I gotta explain to you controls.
No, I played the game. I'll figure it out.
Okay. So. You want to do the talent shot?
Yeah.
Hold the trigger and then press the opposite trigger. And then you hold it. Yeah, there you go. So anyway.
I'm so used to the N64 controls.
Yeah. So, I think if they take the time to actually... I think if they take the time and that they put it into it, like, I think it could be something really worthwhile. Like, it could be a new Borderlands, like, in terms of, like, success. But, I don't know. Like, it could be just another Aliens or something like that where they could just fuck it all up.
Yeah, well...
What do you guys think about that?
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Hey, Riley already got a Jiggy.
I told you I played a lot of this game when I was a kid.
Is that an ogre?
No, that's I forget what they're called, actually.
But yeah, on to the next story. GameStop is no longer accepting PS4 pre-orders.
Wow.
They are officially out of all of the PS4s that they had ordered.
Wow.
So for GameStop, PS4 pre-orders are officially gone because they've run out of units. Which really begs the question: how's the Xbox One doing in terms of pre-orders?
Probably not.
Actually, can I play your completed file?
I don't care. Go ahead. Like, pay attention, dude.
I wasn't watching. I was talking to you.
Dude, why do you want to play it? Why does it matter?
Because I want to get the cooler levels towards the end. Is that okay? Or?
Yeah, go ahead. But anyway, what do you guys feel about that?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox One wasn't selling well.
Yeah, does that look good for your Xbox One? Does this just prove that the PS4
obviously
is
if it's
pulling
not
ahead?
Yeah, obviously if it's
PS4
not selling well, then obviously it's not good for Microsoft. And I think they should.
What the fuck? That is so goddamn rare, and we got it on tape. Oh goddamn!
I remember I would always be so happy when that happened. Sorry, go on.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Like I really, that's all I have to say. Really, is that, it's not a surprise if it doesn't, because it's.
Joe sounds tired.
It's I don't know. It's common sense if it doesn't sell well, because they didn't get good reviews when it wasn't even out anyway.
They got horrible.
They're making the damn thing a surveillance device.
Yeah, but I really think that this might be, the final nail in the coffin for Xbox One, because of if Sony beats them in pre-orders, they're just gonna win. Like, they've already won in most people's eyes, but if they beat Microsoft in terms of pre-orders, they're just gonna win.
That's it. They got.
That's it. They got it.
Microsoft is done.
Yeah. See, I feel like with the Xbox One and the way that's going, which is horribly, by the way, I feel like that Microsoft might become the new Sega, where they just drop
drop the bomb.
Yeah, they completely forget about hardware and just become a software company instead. It might happen, guys.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I believe you.
I mean, they could still, keep putting out games for 360 if they want to.
Yeah, but at that point, 360 might be long and gone.
Ancient history.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
I want to, because you know the Good Witch in this game?
Yes.
At one point, if you talk to her, she will actually, how she says stuff about Gruntilda?
Yeah.
She will say that at one point she does, a gross striptease.
Ew.
A little kid's game mentions a striptease.
Yeah, well, have you talked to the palm tree in Gobi's Valley, where he mentions his nuts?
What?
Yep.
Where it's like you talk to a palm tree in Gobi's Valley, and he's like, I'm so thirsty, and Kazooie's like, how's your nuts, bark breath? But anyway,
That's funny.
Oh shit!
Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah, I already got that jig. I only have 5 jiggies left to get in this game. But anyway,
is it the one in the Rusty Bucket Bay?
Rusty Bucket Bay can go eat a dick.
I know. And I'm actually going there right now.
But anyway, next story I wanted to talk about. Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox Software, recently announced that there will be more Borderlands 2 DLC after Tiny Tina's Dragon Keep.
Nice.
That this is just, in his eyes, it's just the first season of Borderlands 2 DLC. So there's nothing stopping them from making more in the future. Which everyone thought that after Tiny Tina, that was just like the final one. But Randy himself confirmed that we might work on more in the future.
Well, that'd be cool.
Which, to me, I love, because Borderlands 2 was my game of the year for 2012.
I know you love Borderlands.
So, and I played all the DLC, some better than others, I must admit. But I still had a really good time with all of them, despite the fact that some were kind of disappointing. But Borderlands 2, I just love it. I play it all the time.
Yeah.
If they do make more DLC, I will for sure buy it.
Buy it in a heartbeat.
Definitely. I know you guys aren't big Borderlands people, but what do you think about this? That they're continuing after what most people thought would be the end.
Well, it's good. You gotta keep the legacy going. I mean, the game was clearly that good. And as much as the graphics gave me a headache, I was probably just having a bad day that day, but... there it is.
That's Mad Monster Mansion.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
okay.
Fuck Rusty Buck. So.
Yeah, fuck Rusty Buck. But anyway, what do you think, Joe?
I'm always glad for DLC. Even if it's, not that exciting and it's just, like extra items and shit. It's always
Wait,
nice.
Riley, where'd you put your little opinion paper?
Even in like RPGs like Skyrim and stuff, like they came out with when they came out with their DLC in the past few months ago. Everybody was really excited about it because you got to like ride dragons and shit. I mean, like who doesn't want to fucking ride dragons in Skyrim?
True.
I mean, like if they put out more. Like for some reason, I've never seen them put out. I've never seen Bethesda put out item DLC.
Yeah, they don't do that.
They don't do item DLC, but I know they do a lot of content DLC. It's just I love DLC because it goes into the game more, and there's extra stories that you can play. It's really great.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
I cannot. I have all the DLC for Dragon Age 2, which makes the game a whole lot better.
Cool.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I've never played Dragon Age Origins, so I can't compare it to how Dragon Age 2 is.
I just know Bones will hear you talk about Dragon Age.
I like Dragon Age 2 a lot, and I really like the DLC for it, especially the one where you get to fight the big bad guy, and it's great.
Yeah. So I think, to me, I love it because, more Borderlands 2, I'm okay with that. Riley, something you didn't mention in your general discussion topics, you think that DLC is pointless.
Shit.
That you didn't mention. It's funny that I brought it up because I know I saw that on here. Here's what Riley says on his little opinion paper here. In my opinion, DLC is pointless. Either release it as a sequel or complete the game at once.
That's just my opinion. I wisely chose to skip that one.
Well, sometimes they can't fit it all in one game. There's so much to do because you gotta worry about like content and like how much space you got. I mean, if it's too big, it's gonna slow your game down a lot.
Yeah, that might be a huge factor.
Even in the developer studio, you can never.
I think there's
if you put too much,
you need to activate something.
If you put too much, it's and it gets people excited too for more.
Yeah, definitely.
It hypes up the game more if you release it as a separate downloadable content.
Definitely, if it's a highly praised game, more content. I'm sure people will be fine with that. Like more Borderlands, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I know, because you go completely apeshit.
I really want to play Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands 2, my game of the year for 2012. Definitely. Last year was so difficult to choose a definitive game of the year, but when it came right down to it, I just played Borderlands 2 more than any other game. So, anyway, next topic discussion. The Summer of Arcade. Now, this is a thing. This is a program that Microsoft does every year during the summer months, where they usually have like a good month or two where they release a new arcade game every week. Yeah. And they recently just announced all the games for this year's Summer of Arcade and release date. So I'm just going to go over these in case anyone's interested. Summer of Arcade 2013 runs from August 7th until the 28th. First game we have is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, which... honestly, I only know one of the games on this list. I didn't do any other research, so I apologize. But that's coming out on August 7th. August 14th, we have Charlie Murder, which sounds interesting.
Yeah, Charlie.
August 21st, we have Flashback, which again, I have no idea. This is the last one, is the only one I have actually any experience with. Or
There's a button on top of the roof there.
is there?
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, over there.
That'll just jump me up there.
But anyway, the last game I have previous experience with, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, which is a new TMNT beat-em-up game in the style of like Turtles in Time. But it's kind of different from Turtles in Time, where it's not like a side-scrolling beat-em-up. It's like full 3D, and apparently it's based off of the universe of the new Nickelodeon show.
Okay.
So it's based off that universe, but it's like has the grittiness and the dark atmosphere of like the original TMNT comics, because TMNT was originally a very dark
Oh
series.
yeah.
Yeah, so it has like the dark atmosphere of the original comics, but it's based off of the universe of the new Nickelodeon show.
Yeah, I see what they're going for.
Oh, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to poop an egg?
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot an egg.
I think it's there you go.
Oh. Thank you.
But yeah, that's the only game I have prior experience with, which I'm actually looking forward to because I love the TMNT games.
TMNT.
What do you guys think about TMNT in terms of video games?
I've never played any TMT.
I played Turtles.
Yes, you have.
Oh, I played the GameCube version of the movie video game.
The 2007 animated one?
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was definitely
I
a good
really like the mechanics and the controls of that one.
Yeah, definitely one of the better movie license games I've played.
I've played Turtles in Time, both the original.
Yeah, I played Turtles in Time and the remake, Reshelled, that came out a couple of years ago. Both fantastic games. Definitely one of the best beat-em-ups ever made. What do you think, Riley?
Turtles in Time?
About TMNT games in general.
Well, I've only really played Turtles in Time, both original and remake, but from what I played, they're pretty good.
They're definitely really good games.
I really enjoyed them.
But yeah, that's the Summer of Arcade 2013, starting on August 7th. That's like free advertising for Microsoft. Let me just check that timer real quick. We're going on an hour, so I'm just going to get through the rest of this, take my time with it. This I found quite interesting. Because, are you guys familiar with Earthworm Jim?
Yep, I remember Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, it was a 2D platformer back in like the Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo days. It's considered one of the greatest platformers of the 90s. Very quirky characters, very cartoony atmosphere. Goldfish. But this kind of caught me off guard. Earthworm Jim creator hints at new Jim game.
Really?
Yeah, there was apparently a post from the creator of Earthworm Jim on the Earthworm Jim Facebook, and this is what he said. This isn't an exact quote, but he said, Earthworm Jim 1 or 2 are some of the best games ever made in the 90s of that era. Earthworm Jim 3, he doesn't exactly consider a true Jim game. That was the first 3D one. That was for the N64. So he said, if I were to make a new Jim game, would it be wrong to call it Earthworm Jim 3? Or should it be called Earthworm Jim 4? And he specifically said, should I call it Earthworm Jim for the fans? So yeah, like,
that, honestly...
Yeah, the gaming media is really speculating that that message might hint that a new Jim game is either in development or in planning. What do you guys think?
I would love to see a new Jim game.
Yeah, because, honestly, I played Earthworm Jim, not that great.
You played what?
I played Earthworm Jim. Not that great.
Which one?
Granted, I did play the HD remake, so I don't know. I don't know if it was the port that was off or the actual.
Like the original game was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the port, but when I played it, it just I don't know. It just felt like the controls were really awkward.
Fuck up, Joe.
I don't know, Jim.
Can't fucking do it.
That's not gonna help. You're in the same spot.
I'm missing the toilet.
But anyway, yeah, I played Jim. I don't know if it was the port that was off, but I didn't like it. I just felt
better do something.
I just felt that Jim himself controlled really awkwardly, and in a 2D platformer, if you have like if it feels awkward to control the character, it's not going to be like a great experience, you know?
Well,
so I don't know. That's my opinion, but this really could hint that something big is planned for Jim in the future. What do you guys think?
I'd
Sounds
love
like
to
it.
see a new gym game.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like
I've seen gameplay of it, and it looks fun. It's really quirky, and it looks fun. I've never played it, so I can't really talk.
Like, I've played the original and the no, okay. Yeah, I played the original. That was
I think you can break through that door, or you're just going back.
Yeah.
Anyway, next topic of discussion. This revolves around Halo. As you guys know,
Joe, anytime you want to play, let me know.
Now I'm good.
as you guys know, big Halo fan over here.
Yeah.
But the Halo 4
Fuck
Global Championship recently started, which is a Halo 4 tournament which started at RTX,
Yeah.
which is the Rooster Teeth Expo.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is basically a tournament. It's going through July until the end of August, where basically all the best Halo 4 players in the world get together and have a tournament. And like the grand prize is it's something big. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Money?
Free Pepsi for a year.
It's probably money.
I love
But,
money.
Yeah, the Halo 4 Global
I love money
Championship.
too.
Yeah, the Halo 4 Global Championship just started at RTX, which I think is great that it started at RTX because, you know, Rooster Teeth, they have big ties to Halo, so I think it's great that 343 to start the tournament at RTX. I think that's a really good fan service. By the way, you're under one.
Oh.
Woo! Look at that.
But what do you guys think about all these video game tournaments that are surfacing recently?
Well, it's good because I mean it gives people a chance to actually get outside.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure. Let's go with that.
Not outside, like speaking, like outside.
Yeah, I get outside, get in my car, and then I go to another
Yeah,
building.
then you go to another venue and you go play games in there.
Yeah.
But no, I you know, tournaments are. It's a good place to meet other people with the same interests.
Yeah.
So you're not alone for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Wow, Joe. Oh, there's Rusty Bucket Bay. Yeah.
I actually kind of like this level because I really like ships. As a
Yeah.
kid, so
But anyway, I think that video game tournaments, they're great to meet like other gamers and like people with similar interests, like Joe said. But other than that, I really don't see the point of them. Like, who cares
They're
about
really competitive. Well, like,
Yeah, who cares?
It also gives you a chance to show off and
it's
like
a circle
money.
jerk. That's all it is.
really, Joe? Who in the world would care if you're good at a video game?
I don't.
That's all.
other gamers. 'Cause that's mostly
other
just switching
gamers.
around.
Other gamers, but that's the only people who care.
Yeah, but that's the point. Because
I know
that's who it revolves around. It doesn't revolve around like normal people. Obviously, normal people aren't going to care because it's just for gamers, and that's why they want you. You know, they want you to think like, you know, I'm better than you. I get to show off my moves in this tournament,
True enough.
and you know, we're all gamers here. You understand?
Fuck that up.
Yeah, but I really think other than being like other than a social aspect, I don't see really a point of video game tournaments. That's just me.
I agree. Oh my god, I forgot the water's boiling.
Yeah, the oil. You can't really breathe under there very
You can't even
long.
swim in it,
Nope.
which doesn't make sense.
Actually, I don't think I freed the whale down there or the dolphin.
Oh, I'm not going down there.
I'm not going.
I haven't played this game in years. I was bad at it.
I see. Where's the dolphin?
He's dead. Turn the camera. Nope. Get rid of that. Turn the camera over to the ship. Keep turning.
I see him down
Yeah,
there.
you see him down there? He's stuck under an anchor.
How
And the water's all oily,
I'm
so...
supposed to sit here. Can I see for a second?
do you want to?
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see what happens.
But anyway, next topic. Joe, you might be interested in this. Obsidian has stated that they would like to do another Fallout game.
Well, that would be nice.
But they said that it's completely up to Bethesda. So Obsidian, obviously, they took over the Fallout franchise after Fallout 3. They developed Fallout New Vegas. They said that they would like to develop another Fallout game. It's just up to Bethesda if they want to give it to them. What do you think about that? Should they get another chance at Fallout?
You are gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna die, Joe.
How do I get back into the service?
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die anyway, so don't bother. Yeah, in the oil, you can only breathe half as long as you would normally.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but anyway, what do you guys think about this? Like, should Obsidian get another chance?
Yeah, I mean, New Vegas was so-so. But
Fallout 3 is definitely better of the two games.
Fallout 3 is amazing.
But New Vegas was definitely a good game in its own
It was
right.
good.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind seeing Obsidian.
That
Yeah,
no.
that's not it at all. But anyway, I really think I would love to see Obsidian make another Fallout game because I thought, New Vegas, Granted, not as good as Fallout 3, but it definitely is a great game.
It had its good moments.
So I think Obsidian is a quality developer, and I think that the Fallout franchise is good in their hands.
I will never forgive them for messing up Fallout 2.
How dare you?
You know what? Locations for a new Fallout game. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking like probably
Definitely somewhere outside the Wasteland. I think we've seen enough of the Wasteland. At this point.
like I'd like to see like probably London destroyed or something, like some 1984 style London.
Yeah, definitely
destroyed.
some European countries.
Like I like to see Germany destroyed, or Warsaw, because like Warsaw's been destroyed before.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what it's like.
But what do you think about Obsidian wanting to make the next game?
I think go ahead with it. I would gladly
Joe?
want to Fallout.
I know you have
kind of Obsidian.
Yeah, you kind of have something against Obsidian.
No comment.
He has a vendetta.
Okay. Well, my opinion, I think that Obsidian, they did good on Fallout New Vegas. I wouldn't mind seeing them make a new Fallout game, but it's up to Bethesda, really. So, anyway, 2 more things to discuss, and then I guess we can end it if you guys want, or we could go a little bit longer.
I'm in no rush.
Zombie U. You guys familiar with Zombie U?
Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm not familiar with like the.
It was a Wii U launch title, and it was a survival horror zombie game that was set in London. And why did you just throw that?
Because we don't need it anymore.
But yeah, it was a survival horror zombie game set in London, and it was a Wii U launch title. It did not do very good. It did not do very good. It did not do very good.
Shane's dyslexic over here.
It did not do very good. It is considered one of the worst launch titles ever.
That's not a good achievement.
It got quite a bit of harsh criticism. Lots of 3s and 4s in terms of scale.
Come on,
But yeah, Zombie U, the developers of Zombie U, have confirmed that Zombie U was unprofitable. They did not make a profit off the game. It did not sell very well because of how bad it was. And they announced that no sequel is in production.
Good.
Obviously.
So no Zombie 2.
So no Zombie 2. What do you guys feel about this? Because it was definitely one of the more hyped Wii U launch titles.
It doesn't matter how much hype behind the game. The game sucks. The game sucks.
The game sucks. Like, I definitely, I've heard quite a bit of the honest reviewers, like Darkside Phil, Angry Joe. They were not very fond of the game.
Shit.
Yeah, they were not very fond of the game. And I trust those guys more than the mainstream reviewers. But,
Can't get up there, Joe.
yeah. Definitely looking at gameplay, it definitely did not look like a very entertaining game. It was definitely very slow-paced, not a whole lot happened. And from what I heard, it was actually very difficult, too. Because I heard one of the main mechanics was that once you died in the game, that character is dead. Like, officially, and you start as a new character.
That's actually kind of a cool concept.
It's a cool concept. It doesn't stop the game from being terrible, though. Yeah, I did not hear very many good things about that. Joe, what do you think about this story?
Nintendo.
Nah, it wasn't Nintendo, it was Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Come on, Ubisoft, you're so good.
Yeah, you're good at many other games.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Okay, yeah, you can.
You suck, you know that?
Yeah, you suck at video games.
I don't like platforms.
No, you give it to me when you're dying.
But anyway,
Well, I couldn't find any way up.
on the same topic, do you guys think that bad games should deserve sequels?
No.
Well, listen.
Do you think that
Unless-
do you think
No,
that
actually,
hold on, do you think that a bad game warrants a sequel for another chance?
only if you can like fully prove that you can do it, like Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2.
That's the perfect example.
If you can prove to me that you will
Make a better game the second time.
Oh, why would you do that? The bees are after you!
If you can,
Run! You gotta jump in the water!
If you can make
fuck the water.
Never mind.
if you can make a better game the second time around, then
Go ahead. Like
I feel that, definitely if it's a new IP, it's a test.
yeah.
It's really, the first game in a new series, it's really a test to see if it'll actually work commercially and critically. So I think that the first game should get a little more slack just because it's the first game of a new series. There's definitely a lot more, trial and error acceptable there. So, like, I feel that if a bad game, especially when it's a new IP, if it's bad, I think they should deserve another chance in the terms of the sequel. Like you said, Assassin's Creed. The first one, in my opinion, was awful. One of the most repetitive games I've ever played. But they really stepped up with 2, and they really made up for it, and 2 is considered the best Assassin's Creed. So I think that if a game is bad, it should definitely warrant at least one sequel, just to see if they can make up to it. But if the sequel is just as bad, if not worse, then just quit right there. Brotherhood, I've heard, is second to Assassin's Creed 2.
Actually, fun fact here: the Rusty Bucket says Ty Cross, England. That's where their headquarters is.
Oh, cool.
Actually, the church in Mad Monster Mansion is based off the church there.
A boat.
A boat! It's not gonna drop!
Women and children first.
Anyway,
Find a way to drop the boat.
so yeah, that's, I wish you did. But anyway, the final story I want to discuss with you guys, and Riley, this really caters to you. The Last of Us.
Which I've actually come to really enjoy now.
It seems every week your opinion's changing,
It is.
with more and more play.
Yeah,
My opinion changed on iOS games.
But anyway, there's a Last of Us story that came out this week. Here is the name of the article. The Last of Us is the fastest selling new software title in PS3 history.
I can believe that.
Where it's got, in the month that it's been since it's released, it's been highly praised. It's gotten like 9s, 9.5s, I think a couple 10s.
Oh, definitely.
I have not seen one score for The Last of Us that was below a 9.
I saw a 7.
It was highly praised by the gaming media, and it is considered the fastest selling new software title in PS3 history. Granted, The Last of Us came out on June 14th. The day of this recording, it is July 10th. So it has not even been a month since its release, and according to Kotaku, it has sold over 3 million copies already. That is nuts.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is ridiculous. For a game that isn't Call of Duty, that is ridiculous.
Well, because Call of Duty is like,
Because Call of Duty sells millions of units on launch day. They do not have a good fan base.
No, I'm not
Their fan base is
talking about Last of Us here.
Yeah, but Call of Duty, it sells millions of copies on launch day, and then The Last of Us sells over 3 million in a month.
Just stretch.
Okay, Joe's stretching. For a non-Call of Duty game, that is ridiculous.
I know.
That really cements it. You know, in like PS3 history.
The Last of Us. Okay,
And
it's actually a good.
okay.
What do you?
God damn it, Joe! Just leave the fucking light on. Don't touch things. God damn
You should
it!
forbid him from touching it.
Just shut, Joe.
Leave the light on. God, you're like Michael and
Go
Gavin
sit
right now.
down. Sit the fuck down. I don't want another Gavin on my hands. Joe, what the hell are you doing at this
What
point?
are you fucking doing?
It's too crowded down there.
I know.
But anyway, yeah, but anyway, so Joe's face is no longer in frame. Now it is. But anyway, so yeah, so The Last of Us. You've obviously
I was initially
you've grown.
iffy about it because, like,
God damn it, Joe.
the pacing is really off initially, and that kind of threw me off.
But you've definitely
I've
There's
really.
a jiggy up there.
Whoa! Did you guys see that?
That was a glitch.
What was that?
That was a
The
glitch.
lifeboat glitched over to the other side.
Cool.
But anyway, that's all.
What the?
That's all. Wow. That's
Does it only go to the one side when you're looking at it?
There's a rave going on over here.
Look, danger, cancer waters.
But anyway, that's all the news. That's all the news stories I have for this episode. So yeah, The Last of Us.
I'm the king of the world.
The Last of Us. 3 million units in not even a month. That's ridiculous
It did
for just
better
a normal game.
Well, it's a big seller.
Yeah, definitely a big seller.
Profit-wise, it did better than Man of
It's
Steel.
go down in history.
So anyway, that was the last news story. We are out of discussion topics.
So unless you guys want to shoot the shit for another hour.
No, we're not going to go that long. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
My opinion changed on iOS games.
What do you
let
last
Joe talk.
podcast.
What do you feel, Joe?
I guess the ones that I have been playing, EA.
He's going to talk about Dead Space.
Fuck you.
EA releases a lot of actual good quality iOS featured games on iOS. And,
You could have just said iOS games.
Yeah, I know. But like they have all their Need for Speed games on there. I love Need for Speed. I love racing games.
I haven't played a Need for Speed game.
Yeah, me neither.
But Dead Space.
I haven't played a Need for Speed game since like Burnout.
Oh, Dead Space.
Oh wait, Burnout's its own series. Shit.
Is a really good iOS game. It was actually free for a while.
Was
when
it?
I got it, yeah. I get cool deals on that.
That's awesome.
So, But yeah, it was free for a while this week, and so I'm like, oh, why not? Try it out, and it ended up being really good, and it ended up being really true to the actual platform, and the controls are well done. They're in a good place. They're all in like one. They're all in one thing, one area.
Cancer water.
And it's not hard to find them. Like when you have your touch screen, sometimes it's hard when you miss the controls and you end up dying.
I hate that.
But no, I actually like it.
Cool.
This one.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of iOS games, I just play like the little ones, not like any major.
Angry Birds.
Yeah, Angry Birds, Jetpack Joyride, Sonic Dash, Temple Run, things like that.
They actually have all the Sonic games
on iOS.
I know.
I actually have all the classic Sonic games on here on the marketplace on Xbox Live Arcade. Yeah. Hey, do you mind if I play?
Yeah.
I'm kind of
bored of watching you play.
Yeah, let's get out of Banjo Kazooie. But anything else you guys want to talk about or mention?
I'm trying to think here. What do you guys think of the PS Vita? The one that you've heard?
Honestly, I would not get it.
Vita?
It's Sony's new portable device.
I have not
It's
heard
the successor to the PSP.
I've not heard anything
the one that takes away the games. He did the game discs.
Yeah, it's all digital.
It's backwards compatible.
That didn't go well.
Backwards compatible, is it?
I think so.
Oh, that's cool.
That didn't go well.
Okay, we're going on about around an hour 20. So I say we go to an hour and a half, and we'll either cut it, or if you guys want to keep talking, we'll just keep going.
Joe, don't castrate yourself.
Same way, Joe. What were you saying?
What was I saying?
What were you saying?
Something about the PSP.
I'm going to play Sonic 3.
What were we talking about again?
We're doing Minecraft after this.
We were talking about... Shit. Yes, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about the PS Vita.
Right. Well, what I've heard is that it didn't do well because the downloadable...
There were no fucking games for it.
Nobody bought it. There were no games for it, and just nobody bought it, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So, why the hell... I don't know. People... For some reason, people didn't even like the PSP to begin with.
See, the PSP actually had games.
Yeah, but and you could put movies, but the loading, the discs loaded way too slow.
That's actually a really big problem with
the
it.
The discs loaded way too slow.
True.
It took up a lot of the battery power. You always had to have it plugged in. It was just it was not a true portable handheld device, I think, because there was way too many features and not enough battery power.
Yeah. And the PS Vita, I've heard key features that they wanted to implement, like the back touchpad. I have heard nothing about the back touchpad since that was initially announced.
I've actually heard nothing about the PS Vita in general.
Yeah, pretty much. They had a couple good games upon launch, but really,
Uncharted.
Yeah. Really, at this point, they've dropped.
Nobody gives a shit.
I would rather get a 3DS.
I have a
3DS. The 3DS actually has good games out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a 3DS because I gotta continue my Professor Layton fan.
You love Professor Layton.
Fangirl purge, and
that's good. This is giving me a headache.
Because the last one that came out, number 5. Was only for 3DS, and I was really disappointed.
Ah, damn.
So I'm gonna have to get a 3DS so I can play it.
Your parents can let you have them?
What the hell was I doing?
Yeah.
It's like Snake. You went the wrong way.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, but
I can buy it on my own. I have a job.
Seriously, the PS Vita's main problem is that there's no games for it.
Doesn't matter if the system's the most advanced.
Because nobody likes the platform, and it's because nobody likes the platform anyways. So why would they release games for something nobody likes?
It's people actually like it. They just don't release games for people to play on the damn thing.
That's a big problem.
And they keep talking about, we're gonna release games for it. When?
Because they don't. Hey, that looks like a marijuana.
It kinda.
God damn.
It's any day. Yeah, you would know, Joe.
Yeah, shut up, Joe.
Yeah, so shut up, Riley.
Hey, shut up that one time, okay? Actually, 2 times.
Guys, keep it gaming.
Smoke weed every day.
Anything else?
Don't endorse drugs.
Sonic is a good game.
Sonic's on drugs. I mean, how do you think he runs so fast? Probably roids up.
He's probably on speed, for all we know. That's how he runs so fast.
No, that's Mario. Never
But anyway, Sonic is a good game. I like it a lot. I have to say, probably my favorite game of all time is Sonic 2.
You love Sonic 2.
Sonic.
I like Sonic
because I'm a. People who know me, I'm a big Sonic Colors is a really good game. Sonic Colors and Colors and Generations are really good. Hey, not the special stage, but I'm a really big Sonic fan. I've been a Sonic fan for better half of a decade, I want to say. I played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube back in 2003. I remember playing it, and I was hooked on Sonic ever since because I love Sonic. And I recently talked to some people, and they were like, "Hey, what's your favorite game?" And I'm like, "My favorite game? Well, I can tell you what my favorite game is recently, within the last year or so. My favorite 3 games in the last year have to be Borderlands 2, Far Cry 3, and I think I said The Walking Dead." Shut up, Joe. You and your Epic Mickey shit. It's awful. Don't even.
This is like Mario Galaxy before Mario Galaxy.
But yeah, I said my 3 favorite games recently: Borderlands 2, Far Cry 3, and I think I said Walking Dead.
You talked about Walking Dead.
Yeah, I think I said Walking Dead. But favorite game of all time, it's always difficult to name that, because once you name it, it's like you can't take it back. You can't take your word back.
It's very tough for me to pick mine.
Yeah, but I'd have to say Sonic 2 is definitely my favorite game, because I don't think there's a game that I remember more about than Sonic 2. I remember everything about Sonic 2. Every zone, all the locations, how it freaking looked. I did the same thing again. I just remember, out of any game I've ever played, I remember the most about Sonic 2, and I have the most fond memories of it, so yeah, that'd have to be my favorite game. I think that's a good way to end this episode. Guys, do you think you can name your favorite game? Oh, jeez.
I'm just gonna name. I don't have a favorite game. I'm just gonna name games I really like.
The first Star Wars: Knights of the Republic was one of the actual first video games that I ever got.
Cool.
Before that, all I had on my computer was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, I remember the Harry Potter.
Which I just beat a year ago because I could never beat Voldemort because it's so fucking difficult. So, it'd have to be Star Wars: Knights of the Republic, the first one, not the second one, because we know how I feel about that.
Obsidian,
you ruined the whole fucking franchise. That's why they didn't make a third one.
Or they're like Valve and they can't count to 3.
Half-Life Episode 2, Part 2, Section 2. Just make a third one already, come on. There's so many people they're putting together all the hints that they're gonna do a Half-Life 3.
Yeah. But anyway, I said my favorite game, Sonic 2. Riley, can you name your favorite game?
Fuck, man, that's tough.
Okay, think of it in terms of this. What is the game you have the most fond memories of? That's most likely your favorite game.
I would probably have to say... I can't pick one, so I'm going to have to go with a couple here.
Okay.
I can name 3.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. GoldenEye 007, they're all in the N64.
Alright.
GoldenEye 007, Banjo Kazooie, Mario 64.
Alright. That's a good choice. I did that on purpose. I don't want to do the freaking special stage right now.
You did not do that on purpose.
I so did that on purpose.
Fucked up.
Another game that I fondly remember was playing when I was younger was Super Smash Bros. For N64.
Oh, the original?
The original.
Very nice.
Super Smash Bros. That was a lot of fun.
Very nice.
A lot of good days with my friend. Just sitting in our house, just sitting in his house on rainy days, and getting on his N64 and just beating the shit out of each other.
Speaking of which, it's kind of a shitty day right now.
It has not been very nice in terms of weather.
No, it's been raining. I mean,
that kind of rainstorm 2 days ago.
Dude, it's been raining in the evening non-stop for the past 3 days.
Yeah.
So, the East Coast is just getting slammed. For all of us who are East Coast fans, the East Coast is probably getting slammed right now.
East Coast.
But anyway, I think, oh shit. Sonic level design, just put springs wherever they want. God damn it. But I think I'm going to finish up this zone in Sonic 3, and then we'll wrap things up here. So guys, if there's anything else you want to mention it.
Oh, I actually read something recently that, breaking the laws of physics. I read that an American survey did that, people who play Mario Sunshine are more likely to be helpful.
I saw that too, actually.
More likely to be what?
More likely to be helpful, because, the whole gimmick in Mario Sunshine was that, you're basically graffiti cleanup crew.
Which I thought was good.
Yeah,
but
you're basically cleaning up the environment because your imposter,
I
like...
used to go to McDonald's just to play that.
I remember that. I remember that.
I remember in the younger generation. Remember when we were younger, like McDonald's used to have like the GameCube and the N64 in there.
I think they had an Xbox in there once.
Did they?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, the Burger King Xbox games.
No, it was McDonald's.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, I remember
Toronto.
McDonald's having N64 and GameCube.
Nice.
Well, first it was N64 and then it was GameCube.
But yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, why?
Kids don't remember. Kids can't say that now. They can't say, I went to McDonald's and played video games.
No.
Unless
I remember
unless you're like one of those guys who just goes to McDonald's for free Wi-Fi and plays fucking World of Warcraft all day.
Yeah.
That's Starbucks, dude.
No, that's McDonald's.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many people I see who you just like go get like a small fry and just sit down with their fucking laptop and play World of Warcraft for like hours on end until they get kicked out.
Yeah.
Because, virginity.
I'm gonna kick this guy's ass.
It's that guy!
I'm gonna kick this guy's ass. Don't worry.
Segman.
This was when he was Robotnik, yeah.
Is it Robotnik?
Oh god, fire!
Robotnik was skinnier.
No, he was actually fatter back then.
Yeah, right.
Now he has to be skinny because,
Screw you, man!
political
George
correctness.
Lucas's egg.
It's funny, I did the Sonic 4 Episode 1 Let's Play at the very end. I'm like, I hope he actually dies this time, but no, he never does.
No.
Oh, that's actually good timing, because by the time I beat the zone, it's roughly around an hour and a half.
Got through.
Okay, while we're on the subject of characters dying, there's an episode of Tom and Jerry where Tom...
Last thing for today.
Okay, there's an episode of Tom and Jerry, cartoon that came out 60s, where Tom, he's going after a girl, and she rejects him and goes with a douchebag, right? We all know
Awesome.
that. And he gets so depressed that the very last...
He sits on the train track!
Yeah,
I remember
and the
that
last scene is you hear that he and
you
Jerry...
hear the train, and it's like the last scene. It's like the same thing happens to Jerry, and then they both sit on the train tracks, and as it fades to black, you hear the train coming. Why?
Okay, and actually, you know what something he did? When he saw Jerry there, he moved over so he could sit down. He's finally accepted Jerry.
In the end.
In the end,
That's
yes.
basically killing your childhood. Literally.
Yeah. There's also an episode where the coyote catches the roadrunner.
Really? Is there?
Yep.
Wow.
It was in Tiny Toon, so it
That
sort of
doesn't really
count.
count, no.
But
anyway,
I'm not excited.
Joe, come here, buddy. So anyway, ow, that's my
probably
face.
hurt me
Yeah,
more than
snippy
I-
being.
Hey,
oh Jesus!
Get my castration scissors out of there.
So anyway,
Squish my balls.
we're gonna wrap things up here on Bearded Banter. We hope you had a lot of fun watching this special episode. We definitely had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
You're hugging my arm, and I am the bearded one. This guy can't even say his own name.
How's it going?
I don't want to talk.
This guy's Random Richard. This
I-
guy's the hatted
Haze.
one, Cool Haze.
I always hatted one.
The hatted one,
No,
Cool
no,
Haze.
yeah, Cool Haze.
You're hatted one. Deal with it.
H-A-Z-E. Haze.
I like that. Actually.
And we're gonna wrap things up here. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Could you be mine? Could you be mine?
I have no idea what we're going on about here. Okay, get the hell out.
To answer your question, no.
Bye, everyone.